Welcome to Crimson Tide Connection, your home for Crimson Tide sports. Joining me today is the head coach of the Alabama volleyball team, Ed Allen. Coach, how are you?
Good morning, Chris.
Good morning, Coach. It's great to have you here. Coach, you had a good week last week with a pair of strong wins on national TV over Auburn and Arkansas. Let's talk about the Auburn win first, a sweep down on the Plains. What were your thoughts on the win?
Well, I thought we played very well on both sides of the ball, offensively and defensively. Served the ball closer to how we began the season. Going into the third set of that match, Chris, I think we had one hitting error, which was about as flawless as you can play.
Right.
And so that was very encouraging, and had a balanced attack. I think five attackers that registered solid numbers both in terms of kills and hitting percentage.
Well, Coach, after that midweek match, you returned home for a 4-set win over an Arkansas team that had some momentum in SEC play. What ultimately made the difference after losing that first set and you came back and won the next three?
Well, I think, just our ability to defend. I thought it was a solid defensive effort. I think the numbers are indicative of that, particularly when you look at dig numbers, which were higher than what they have been in most of our matches this year. Real pleased with Natalie's performance there and Chrissy Daniels' performances there, and then served the ball tough. I thought that was going to be a factor going into the match, and it was. Again, just a terrific performance from both Kat Hudson and Crystal Rivers, which carried the load offensively, a little bit different than what we saw in the Auburn match, where we had 5 people involved. In the Arkansas match, really, Kat and Crystal carried the offense for us.
Well, Coach, as you said, your offense has been a steady presence all season. As you also mentioned, your defense really came through this past week as Natalie Murison averaged almost 5 digs per set, and Chrissy Daniels and Brittany Thomas were at about 3.5 digs per set. Can you talk about the production on the back row and how that impacts the game?
No question. I mean, it extended rallies for us. It gave us opportunities to get a kill in transition. I thought Brittany Thomas's performance may be as solid as has been for maybe a month in the backcourt. Of course, we've been resting her the last couple weeks, trying to give her a little bit of a break physically, and I think it paid dividends for us on Sunday.
Well, Coach, you only have one match this week. You host Texas A&M in a rematch. We'll have a preview of that later in the week. But for now, Coach, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Chris.
For head coach Ed Allen, I'm Christopher England, and that's it for this edition of the Crimson Tide Connection.